frequently asked question: what should I do if I obtain a clear thylacine photograph or other evidence? Well, this has been a good question from the start of this whole tiger searching, even from the 60s when they started to get serious, or a bit more serious about trying to prove it's there. The main question was, okay, if we do prove it, if we catch one, because they were trying to catch one in those days, if we catch one, then what do we do? And you do have to be extremely careful, because there's cases where people have tried to rescue a rare animal and ended up making it go extinct faster if it's not handled properly. So if you're going to take a professional approach, if you actually want to help the animal, you know, if you're just trying to make money or whatever, then these things go out the window. But if you're actually trying to help the thylacine, you have to think very carefully about how you do it and what you do with the evidence if you do obtain evidence. You know, you have to assume you're going to, otherwise what's the point of doing it in the first place? So if you say you get a photo, you check your card on your camera, wallaby, wombat, you know, quoll, thylacine, there it is, standing there. You've got a clear photograph of a Tasmanian tiger. What do you do then? Well, you can take it to a newspaper and try to sell it. Now, there's no harm in making money or some personal gain from the thylacine issue, but you have to put the thylacine first, because if you don't do that, then you won't succeed. There's easier ways to make money than this, is what I can tell you. You bust your guts in the bush for 2 weeks setting cameras, and you realise pretty quick it's a mug's game. If you're trying to make money, trade in Bitcoin or do something different, because trying to prove the Tasmanian tiger exists is, you can't justify that on the basis of making money. It has to be for a love of the animal. So if you get this photo, this result, there's no point trying to sell it. Try it if you like, but say sell it to a newspaper. That'll be a fiasco, as it has in the past, because the first thing everybody's going to do is claim it to be a hoax. You could try to take it to the museum in Hobart, and that'll be even more of a fiasco. Once you start taking it to some certain groups, they'll claim ownership of it. That you could try taking it to the Wildlife Service, which will get you nowhere. Or what you could do is take it to Professor Barry Brook at the University of Tasmania. Now, that guy has done some of the best recent research on the thylacine. You could say he's best placed to initiate a recovery program to save the Tasmanian tiger. So my suggestion would be, if you do obtain thylacine evidence, a photograph or other evidence, take it to Professor Barry Brook, and I've discussed this with him. He's happy to receive information. He will know what to do with it in a respectful way. He won't steal it, he won't take anything. In fact, if you're trying to make money from it, you'll make more doing it that way than you will if you try to sell it somewhere. The reward may not come initially, but it obviously will later. So again, there's no harm in making personal gain from this issue, but you have to put the animal first, the welfare of the animal first, and in a professional way. Try to think about it in a professional way. Take information to Professor Barry Brook at the University of Tasmania. He will know what to do with it in a respectful way.